Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up as we take an in-depth journey through one of the most imposing and feature-rich full-size SUVs on the road today, the 2026 Toyota Sequoia. From the moment you approach, it exudes presence, a bold, muscular stance that speaks of rugged capability combined with refined luxury. Imagine walking up to the Sequoia parked under a soft morning light. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the sculpted hood that flows elegantly into a wide, imposing grille. It's not just wide, but layered, with horizontal chrome bars that catch light and create a sense of depth, almost like geological strata frozen in metal. The texture of the grille surface is intricate, each bar subtly beveled to reflect sunrays in a dynamic sparkle as the vehicle shifts or you walk around it. Centered proudly within that grille sits the Toyota emblem, bold yet balanced, anchored by a surround with gentle curvature that softens the forceful horizontal lines just enough to hint at refinement. Moving a little closer to the front fascia, the headlamps extend purposefully outward, their angular shape suggesting motion even when the vehicle is still. Inside each lamp assembly, you'll notice layered LEDs. Crisp daytime running lights form a lace-like pattern around more focused, powerful projector beams. Under the lamps, sculpted fog light housings nestle into contours carved into the bumper, lit with subtle LED halos that feel both functional and stylish. The lower bumper incorporates a silver skid plate look, though it's elegantly integrated into the plastic trim, suggesting that while this SUV looks rugged, it's poised for both city curb and unpaved trail. Gliding your eye along the side, the profile reveals proportions that are athletic yet stately. Prominent wheel arches flare just enough to hint at the sizable alloy wheels that carry rugged all-terrain rubber, their spokes finished in matte gunmetal, at each spoke a blade that converges toward a dark center cap stamped with Toyota's logo. The body panels between the arches are sculpted with a gentle concave sweep, giving the side sheet metal a subtle three-dimensionality, the kind of detail that whispers quality. A crisp character line runs from the front fender, through the door handles, and into the rear quarter, breaking up the sheet metal with disciplined geometry. The handle surfaces themselves are padded in brushed chrome, responsive to touch, with a gentle spring action that feels solid and smooth. Towering over you, the greenhouse is tall, with deep tinted glass, thin door pillars that maximize visibility, and a roof that slopes subtly back, ending in body-colored side rails designed for mounting crossbars or rooftop cargo. Approaching the rear, the design takes on a broader, more solid stance. The tailgate is wide, almost vertical, giving a sense of utility and presence. Horizontal LED tail lamps split into two sections on each side, flowing from the rear quarter into the tailgate, a cohesive look that aligns perfectly when closed, creating a seamless red signature line that wraps around the vehicle. The lower bumper integrates a contrasting skid-style element, textured in matte black, carefully sculpted to house a trailer hitch receiver and sun-mounted exhaust outlet. Above, the glass of the rear window extends into the tall tailgate, topped with a low, sporty spoiler that subtly enhances aerodynamics and carries an integrated third brake light. Stepping inside, you're enveloped by a cabin that balances luxury with rugged practicality. Premium soft-touch surfaces in warm beige or dark charcoal cover the dash and door panels, stitched in contrast thread that gives a handcrafted feel. The center console reaches toward you gently, dominated by an enormous touchscreen infotainment system with crisp graphics, navigation maps rendered with shading and topography, quick-reach icons for audio, climate, and connectivity. Physical controls surround the screen, knurled metal dials for volume and tuning, slim rocker switches for heated seats, and a reassuringly stiff push-button start. Below, the shifter is wrapped in leather with a stitched seam, resting in a gated metal area that quietly glints under ambient LED lighting. Soft strips under the dash that can shift color to match driving mode or cabin mood. Your hands explore the steering wheel, leather-wrapped, thick enough to feel substantial, with a flattened bottom and thumb indentions for ergonomic grip. Multifunction buttons sit flush, matte-finished, toggling radio, calls, and a customizable digital display. A crisp, bright, and packed with information, tire pressures, fuel economy, navigation pointers, and safety system status. In the second row, captain's chairs are plush, with generous thigh support and recline, each seat featuring its own climate vents and individual fold-down armrests. The fabrics are durable yet refined, suited for daily life yet gracious enough for long journeys. Behind that, the third row is surprisingly spacious for full-size seating, comfortable for adults on moderate trips, with a drop-down armrest and cup holders that feel solid and well-engineered. Cargo space behind the third row is enough for groceries or weekend gear. Fold those seats flat and you unlock a cavernous rear bay, level to the floor and grippy enough to prevent sliding loads. Under the hood lies a robust twin-turbo V6 powertrain, whisper quiet at idle but ready to unleash force when you stomp the pedal. The torque arrives smoothly, painless, pushing this heavyweight with the kind of effortless acceleration that surprises you in such a big SUV. Shifts from the automatic are seamless, you barely notice the transition from one gear to the next, and the selectable drive modes let you dial in a softer, eco-minded setting for city cruising or kick into sport or tow mode when the situation demands it. On the freeway, the Sequoia glides with a quiet hush, the adaptive suspension smoothing out bumps while maintaining composure through sweeps and curves. In tow mode, the chassis feels lighter under heavy pull, the brake controller responds with firm precision, and the transmission adjusts shift points to keep you confident when hauling trailers or boats. Fuel economy remains commendable for a vehicle of this class. EPA numbers sit around, estimate 19 miles per gallon city and 22 miles per gallon highway for two-wheel drive, perhaps a touch less for four-wheel drive versions, but still competitive in its segment. These figures are realistic under light throttle, and you'll find real-world numbers close to expectations on longer trips. Turning to pricing, the sticker starts in the mid-$60,000 range for the base trim, with rugged features and essential technology included. Move up to the well-appointed mid-level trim and you're into the low $70,000s, where you gain the looks interior upgrades, advanced safety systems, and bigger wheels. The fully loaded trims climb into the upper $70,000 to low $80,000s, adding panoramic sunroof, premium JBL audio system, advanced driver assist, adaptive cruise, and that ultra-robust twin-turbo powertrain. It's competitively priced when you consider that similar large SUVs with such rich equipment often reach well into the $90,000 range once options are stacked. So where does that leave us? The 2026 Toyota Sequoia stands tall, offering a commanding presence, a tactile and luxurious interior, impressively smooth performance, and thoughtful pricing for the level of refinement and capability you're getting. It's equally at home on a suburban school run, a weekend desert overlanding trip, or towing a boat to the lake. A vehicle that successfully spans diverse roles without feeling compromised. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive and felt the presence of the Sequoia, right here through the lens of auto tune-up. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next automotive exploration. Drop us a comment below with your thoughts. Say, does the Sequoia fit your ideal SUV profile? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next ride.